way down in the state of Georgia, among the swamps and the Everglades. There's a big old hole in Tiger Mountain. God help the man who gets lost in Miller's Cave. I had me a girl in Waycross, Georgia, but she had unfaithful ways. She made me feel I was unwanted, like the bats and the bears in Miller's Cave. I caught her out one Sunday morning with some guy they call Big Dave, the meanest man in Waycross, Georgia. I'd rather fight a mountain lion in Miller's Cave. I said you'll pay, both you and Davy. I'm gonna see you in your grave. They laughed at me and then I shot 'em. I took their cheating, scheming boats to Miller's Cave. I couldn't stand the way she did me, but I guess I showed her I was brave. The most wanted man in the state of Georgia. They're never gonna find me 'cause I'm lost in Miller's Cave. Now, special thing for you here now. So here we go. Play there.
Frank Kilbride, in conjunction with Radio Mastrum, proudly present a country music extravaganza. Ferrix Hotel Car Park, Rathone, County Westmeath, Sunday the 11th of July at 1 p.m. Country music at its best, with a host of country music stars, including Philomena Begley, Aidan Quinn, T.R. Dallas, John Glenn, Trudy Lawler, Mick Foster and Maya Fraser in an open-air concert. A host of other guests, including sporting legends on the day. Limited number of tickets available. Children free. Food and drinks available from Ferrix Hotel. COVID restrictions will be adhered to. Let's get country music back on the road.
And here to that. Let's get country music back on the road. That's a special request that I'm going to do for, you might hear it later on. I'm going to speak about that later on. It's by my good friend Desi Wren. So we'll talk about that later. Well, you're all welcome to the 20th live Peter's Garage Session show. And we have a great show lined up for you tonight. I do hope you're going to enjoy it. So if you can do me a favour, just hit that old share button in the bottom left or the bottom right hand corner. I'd very much appreciate it. It'd be great. We have 6 new songs on tonight that I've never done before. They were all requested, so I hope you are going to enjoy it. So, Dylan, let's get this party started because it was an absolute cracking day today. I could have done an outside broadcast today live, but unfortunately I hadn't it ready in time. But look, and of course restrictions are not allowing. So, let's get the party started. So, kick back the furniture, throw back the tables and chairs because tonight's show is one live show. It's going to be one lively show. So let's kick things off with this one. I hope you enjoy it. The sun comes up and throws its light into my window, catching me a-yawning. I persuade my eyes to open and begin to realize that day is dawning. Then I reach out and feel the warmth of you curled up beside me once again. It's the happiness of having you that makes my world a place worth living in. As we leave to go and face the care and worry of the day, my heart is yearning for the setting sun to tell me that the day is done and I can be returning to hold you close and kiss the lips that taste like heaven time and time again. Ooh. It's the happiness of having you that makes my world a place worth living in. As the doors of darkness close upon a day that's been too long and too demanding, and I look into your gentle eyes and find them filled with love and understanding, that little tear of gladness finds its way up to the surface once again. It's the happiness of having you that makes my world a place worth living in. Yes, it's the happiness of having you that makes my world a place worth living in. Woo! Started off there with a little bit of Charlie Pride. I hope you enjoyed that one. Now, as I say, it was a cracking day today out there. Absolutely brilliant. Of course, Laughan tonight, the Champions League final is on tonight. And sure, look, here we go. We'll read out the names see who's on tonight. Jody and Sean Logan, fair play to you. Thank you very much for tuning in. Eileen Splan, meow buddy, fair play to you for tuning in as well, and Michael as well. And I have one coming up later from Michael. It was one that he requested. So, Bernie O'Neill, thank you very much for tuning in as well. Bernie, you're there every time. You're very good. Thank you very much. And Yvonne Gormley, you're the same. Thank you very much for tuning in. Anne-Marie Kelly, is it? Amy Kelly. Sorry, Amy. Amy, thank you very much for tuning in. Richie Cheevers as well, my old friend. Thank you very much. My aunt Teresa Milmo, fair play to you for tuning in, and thank you very much. Mary O'Reilly, fair play to you, Mary. You're a dinger, thank you. Mia Kelly, one coming up for you later on as well, one you requested. So, Samantha Skelly, fair play to you, and of course your mother out there. Thank you very much for tuning in. Kathleen as well. Nolene Burke, thank you very much for tuning in as well, Nolene. Marion Sheridan, fair play to you, Marion. Thank you very much as well. Deirdre Doherty, next door, fair play to you for tuning in. Of course, Eddie as well. Marie McGrath, thank you very much. Caroline Keenan, my sister, all the way from Mullingar, fair play to you for tuning in. Mary Shatari, all the way from Charlestown in the county of Mayo, tuned in as well. Joan Mutu, thank you very much for tuning in all the way from England. Susan and Seamus Scott, fair play to you for tuning in as well. Rita Keary, thank you very much. Judy Kenny, Joan Green, and of course Roisin. I met them today in Longford. Philly, we're spending a lot of money. You better keep an eye on them. Well, fair play to you. Carmel Reynolds, thank you very much for tuning in as well. Carmel, fair play to you. Damien McCartney, fair play to you and my mother up there as well, all the way up from Enniskillen, the county Fermanagh. We'll talk about that later. And Fiona Clyde as well. Thank you very much. I think I would come up for you later on. So Dylan, if you want to hit the next one, we'll go straight into it. We have a packed show on tonight. So, and this one is called, of course, it's a Shine Your Light. Shine your light against the dark. Stand upright and make your mark. Do your best wherever you may be, and shine your light for me. Long ago when I was just a boy of tender years, my father told me life's a road paved with joy and tears, and as you travel you must choose between what's right and wrong. Remember, sin is giving in. For heaven's sake, be strong. Shine your light against the dark. Stand upright and make your mark. Do your best wherever you may be, and shine your light for me. As I grew beyond my teens, the world began to press. My father's words began to fade, lost to selfishness. And after years of walking down the wrong side of the track, one night I cried, and deep inside my father's words came back. Shine your light against the dark. Stand upright and make your mark. Do your best wherever you may be, and shine your light for me. My father said that kindness is the light of God in man. So I was told to shine like gold on everyone I can. I changed my ways and did my best to right the wrong that I had done. I settled down, and in a year God blessed us with a son. Now he's barely 9 years old, a learner on life's ways. He wonders why a day goes by he doesn't hear me say, shine your light against the dark. Stand upright and make your mark. Do your best wherever you may be, and shine your light for me. Shine your light against the dark. Stand upright and make your mark. Do your best wherever you may be, and shine your light, oh, and shine your light. Do your best wherever you may be, and shine your light for me. Woo! Hope you enjoyed that one, of course. Let's shine your light. Now, this next song, I'm going to make up for last week. We had a bit of a hitch last week where I blanked out on one song. It was a song that was requested by, of course, my good friends Jerry and Martina Parker, and of course I can't forget Willow as well. So I'm going to do it again. It was beyond anyone's control. In fact, my phone decided to have a tizzy fit, and it went off into an update, even though I had my notifications off and all, but the phone decided I'm going to do it anyway. So anyway, that's what happened, and we missed about 20 seconds to 30 seconds of the song. So I'm going to do it again this week. And I do hope you like this one. It's called The Lights of Rosslare Harbour. It's a lovely song. Thanks, Jerry Michelle, for sending it in to me. The lights of Rosslare Harbour are fading from my view. Alone aboard a ferry as I sail away from you. The dreams and plans we cherish we shared these last few years. They're slowly being extinguished. They're run down my face in tears. This heart of mine is breaking. It's planted in my breast. Still everybody tells me, sure you know it's for the best. Today I lose my best friend as I leave you both behind. Both you, my love, and Ireland will be always on my mind. Here we go. The lights of Rosslare Harbour are fading from my view. Alone on board a ferry as I sail away from you. The dreams and plans we cherished as we shared the last few years, they're slowly being extinguished. They run down my face in tears. I'm sitting by the window as I'm sailing out to sea. The flashing lights of Tusker are my only company. And for a brief moment, as we shared our last farewell, who knows how long it'll be before I see your lights again. The lights of Rosslare Harbour are fading from my view. Alone aboard a ferry as I sail away from you. The dreams and plans we cherish as we share the last few years, they're slowly being extinguished. They run down my face in tears. They're slowly being extinguished. They run down my face in tears. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed that one. Of course, that one was the one that was done from last week. So, Jerry and Martina and Willow, of course, hope you enjoyed that one. Now, hello to Rita and Martin Carey. And they're listening live in their back garden. And all their neighbours are listening, she hopes. Well, fair play to you, Rita. Thank you very much for doing that. That's brilliant. Hope you are all enjoying the sunshine today, and I hope, well, to anyone else who's out there listening outside, fair play to you. Thanks very much for that. And we will come from outside here live someday, I promise you that. Now, this next song was requested by Michael Splan. Now, I was asked by his wife to play this one for him. It's the first of the new songs tonight, so I do hope you're going to enjoy it. So, Michael, just for you, it's one that you asked for, and I'm going to give you tonight. My Lovely Rose of Clare. It's my version. I hope you enjoy it. Oh, my lovely Rose of Clare, you're the sweetest girl I know. You're the queen of all the roses, the pretty flowers that grow. You are the sunshine of my life, so beautiful and fair. And I will always love you, my lovely Rose of Clare. Oh, the sun, it shines out like a jewel on the lovely hills of Clare, as I strolled along with my sweet love one evening at the fair. Her eyes, they shone like silver streams with her long blonde golden hair, and I've won the heart of a young sweet lass, my lovely Rose of Clare. Oh, my lovely Rose of Clare, You're the sweetest girl I know. You're the queen of all the roses, the pretty flowers that grow. You are the sunshine of my life, so beautiful and fair. And I will always love you, my lovely Rose of Clare. Now we walk down by the river banks where the lovely Shannon flows, and we listen to the nightingale singing songs for you and me. And now we say goodbye, farewell to all you people there, for I've stolen the heart of one, my lovely Rose of Clare. Oh, my lovely Rose of Clare, you're the sweetest girl I know. You're the queen of all the roses, the pretty flowers that grow. You are the sunshine of my life, so beautiful and fair. And I will always love you, my lovely Rose of Clare. And I will always love you, my lovely Rose of Clare. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed that one. That's a great one. So I hope you like that one. Now, this next song, right, before I play this next song, I have to play this one especially for, of course, the man in the hot seat down here, because he likes that. He likes this song. It's one he likes anyway. But I also have to say a special word of thanks to Pauline and Dylan, since this is the 20th show. 20 shows later, and we're still going strong. And all the hard work that they do. Dylan behind the scenes, pulling all the buttons, playing all the songs. It's a credit to him. Fair play to him. And, of course, to my wife, Pauline, who's down there in the corner. And she's taking down all the notes and all the requests. And, of course, they're keeping me going up here as well. So I have to say fair play to them. So, Dylan, for you, we're going to play this one here. And it's called, of course, hope you all like it, it's Past the Point of Rescue. And all the furniture, if you haven't done so already, get up and dance to this one. This is a practice. Last night I dreamed you were back again, larger than life again, holding me tight again, placing those same kisses on my brow, sweeter than ever now. Lord, I remember how couldn't get enough of kissing. Do you know how much you're missing? No, you don't, but I do. Days like a slow train trickle by, even the words that I write refuse to fly. All I can hear is your song haunting me. Can't get the melody out of my head, you see. Distractions I've been using. Do you know how much you're losing? No, you don't, but I do. But I do. And I wonder if I'm past the point of rescue. Is no word from you and all the best that you can do. Never meant to push or shove you. Do you know how much I love you? No, you don't, but I do. I swore I'd never fall like this again. Feels like me never went, came to my knees again. Can't close the door on like the hood. Things might be just as good, always believe they would. Gotta let your love invite me. Baby, do you think it might be? No, you don't, but I do. Woo! But I do. And I wonder if I'm past the point of rescue. It's no word from you and all the best that you can do. Never meant to push or shove you. Do you know how much I love you? No, you don't, but I do. Oh, but I do. And I wonder if I'm past the point of rescue. It's no word from you and all the best that you can do. Never meant to push or shove you. Do you know how much I love you? No, you don't, but I do. I know you don't, but I do. I know you don't, but I do. Lovely. I hope you enjoyed that one. It's past the point of rescue. It's a cracker number. And we're not going to slow things down yet because we have a new song coming up. And this is a cracker. Now, during Thursday, I told you last week I took a trip to County Down. I went up to my brother's son's confirmation, of course. Shay Costello had his confirmation on Thursday, and we had a cracking time up there. We brought up a bit of music, and we set it up in the corner. There was only a few of us in the house, but social distancing and all took place. We had an absolute cracker of a night. And I just want to say hello to two people who were up there that night, friends of my brothers, and that's Francis and Sean McMullen, all the way from Warrapoint. And they enjoyed the night. And I do hope you enjoyed the night. It was a great night. And, of course, they're listening in tonight, and I hope you're listening. I hope you're enjoying it tonight, and all your friends as well. So, for this one, I'm going to sing. It's a brand new one. It's real lively. So, kick back the furniture and get up and dance to this one. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but she's an absolute cracker, and it's called South Australia. Hit her there, Dylan. Get me breath for this one. I need it. Here we go. In South Australia I was born. Heave away, haul away. In South Australia around Cape Horn, we're bound for South Australia. Haul away, you're rolling king. Heave away, haul away. Haul away, you'll hear me sing. We're bound for South Australia. I went out one morning fair. Heave away, haul away. And there I met Miss Nancy Blair, bound for South Australia. Haul away, you're rolling king. Heave away, haul away. Haul away, you'll hear me sing. We're bound for South Australia. Woo! Here we go. I shook her up, I shook her down. Heave away, haul away. I shook her all around the town. Bound for South Australia. Haul away, you're rolling king. Heave away, haul away. Haul away, you'll hear me sing. We're bound for South Australia. There ain't but one thing grieves my mind. Haul away, to leave Miss Nancy Blair behind. Bound for South Australia. Haul away, you're rolling king. Heave away, haul away. Haul away, you'll hear me sing. We're bound for South Australia. Woo! Round the kitchen and mind the dresser, Aileen. Come on, get me up. I hope you're all up dancing to this one. Wish I was in Australia's strand. Heave away, haul away, with a bottle of whiskey in my hand. Bound for South Australia. Haul away, you rolling king. Heave away, haul away. Haul away, you'll hear me sing, we're bound for South Australia. As I want a brown Cape Horn, heave away, haul away. I wish to God that you'd never been born. Bound for South Australia. Haul away, your rolling king, heave away, haul away, haul away. You'll hear me sing, we're bound for South Australia. We're bound for South Australia. Now, lash into it, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not cut short. Oh, I hope you enjoyed that one anyway. It was the end of the song anyway. I hope you enjoyed it. That was, of course, Bound for South Australia. It's a cracking number, that one. Now, this next song. This next song, to get my breath back now after that one, was requested by Mia Kelly. So, Mia, I'm going to do this with you. It's another new one. I've never done it before. And this is, of course, the Irish Rover. I hope you enjoyed this one. On the 4th of July, 1806, we set sail from the sweet cove of Cork. We were sailing away with a cargo of bricks for the Grand City Hall in New York. 'Twas a wonderful craft, she was rigged for a nap, and oh how the wild wind drove her. She took several blasts, she had 27 masts, and they called her the Irish Rover. We had 1 million bags of the best Sligo rags. We had 2 million barrels of stone. We had 3 million sides of blind horses' hide, with 4 million barrels of bone. We had 5 million hogs, 6 million dogs, 7 million barrels of porter. We had 8 million barrels of old natty goat's tails in the hold of the Irish Rover. There was Al McGee, who played Hardy's flute, and the ladies lined up for a set. He would choose with his skill in each sparkling quadrille, but the dancers would flirt and bet. With a smart, witty talk, he was talk of the walk. He rolled in the dames over and under, and they all knew at glance, when he took up his stance, that he sailed on the Irish Rover. There was Barney McGee from the banks of the Lee. There was Hogan from County Tyrone. There was Johnny McGurk, who had scared stiff of work, and a man from Westmeath called Malone. There was Slugger O'Toole, who was drunk as a mule, the Fighting Bull Tracy from Dover, and your man Mick McCann from the banks of the Bann, and the skipper of the Irish Rover. He had sailed 7 years when the measles broke out, and the ship lost its way in the fall. And that whale of a crew was reduced down to 2, myself and the old captain's dog. When the ship struck a rock, oh Lord, what a shock! The bulkhead had turned right over, turned 9 times around, and the poor old dog was drowned. I'm the last of the Irish Rover. Woo! Now, I hope you enjoyed that one. And of course was the Irish Rover. Now, me, I hope you enjoyed that one. I enjoyed that one myself. It was very good. Now, see, people all sending... look, the crack that they're having here with the messages is brilliant. So I hope you are all enjoying tonight. Now, we're not going to end it there, because now it's quiz time. And I've stiffed it's a little bit... It's a toughy one. It's easy, but it's tough. But anyway. This next song is a new song. It's a lively one. And I want the name of the band who had a huge success. They actually wrote it and sang it back in 1992. And I want the name of the band now, the name of the band. And you're going to love this number, because I like this one. Excuse me, it's an absolute cracker. So Dylan, header there. I want the name of the band now, the band that had a hit with the song. You have it already. You can talk about Atlantis, how it's lost beneath the sea, and the grave of the unknown soldier, the cry of an old banshee. Who was the man in the iron mask? It's Jack the Ripper set free. But ask them all, where's Donegal? It's still a mystery. And if I could, I'd build a wall around old Donegal, the north and south, to keep them out. By God, I'd build it tall. Casino, chicken ranches, I'd legalize them all. We'd have our own Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Yeah, Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. That sounds okay. Playboy clubs and all-night clubs, blackjack and roulette. Neil Blaney, Bridget Nielsen, Mike Tyson having a bet. Eddie Sean could then be known for his multi-millionaire. And Donald Trump could buy a chunk and live in solitaire. And if I could, I'd build a wall around old Donegal, the north and south, to keep them out. My God, I'd build it tall. Casino, chicken ranches, I'd legalize them all. We'd have our own Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Yeah, Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. I'd stand on top of Errigal would give me such a thrill. I'd hear them say in Dublin, there's gold in them there hills. And don't despair, 'cause if you dare, the answer lies with me. There's a wall that's deep and it's going cheap somewhere in Germany. And if I could, I'd build a wall around old Donegal, the north and south, to keep them out. My God, I'd build it tall. Casino, chicken ranches, I'd legalize them all. Have our own Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Yeah, Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Now, it's a lively one tonight. We're about this. Okay, I'll do that one, yeah. Leave that one there. Okay, no problem at all. Now, I'll just have a list here of people that come in with the right answers. So, this is in no particular order. Kathleen Donald Conway, Yvonne Gormley, Rita Keary, Ailish Riley, Samantha Skelly, Marcella Reynolds, Kathleen Donald Conway, Jimmy Connell, and Bernie O'Neill. And of course, we probably missed a few, but the winner is Bernie O'Neill. You got it right. Your second time. Of course it is. Goats Don't Shave. What an absolute cracking song. Huh? Yes, it was Goats Don't Shave. Now, I have another one here. Let me see what we're going to do with now. This next song I'm going to do, right? Marie Manley asked me to do a song called The Streets of New York. But unfortunately, it's one I've been trying for a long, long time to do that one, and I just can't hit the notes on it, and I'm not happy with it. And if I'm not happy with it, I just don't know. But look, I'm going to keep trying, and if I can get it, I will do it. It's just the notes are not within my range, but I will try my best. There's a few people have asked for that, but Marie, I am so sorry, but I will try my best to do that. But I'm going to do this one especially for you, and I hope you like it. Dylan, you can hit her there. This one, of course, is slow it down a bit, give my voice a bit of a rest. It's Sweet 16. I hope you like this one. Sorry, Marie, but here we go. This is here. When first I saw the love light in your eyes, I thought the world had not but joy for me. And even though we drifted far apart, I never dreamed of what I dream of thee. I love you as I've never loved before. Since first I saw you on the village green. Come to me, and my dreams of love is o'er. I love you as I loved you when you were sweet, when you were sweet, 16. I love you as I've never loved before. Since first I saw you on the village green. Come to me when my dreams of love is o'er. I love you as I love you when you were sweet, when you were sweet, 16. How you? Now, we have another new song coming up here now. And of course, I mentioned these two earlier on. I met them in Longford this evening, Joan and Roisin. They were in spending all your money, Philly, so keep an eye on them. So, I hope you are all enjoying the show. They're listening in tonight as well. So, this is a new one. I'm going to try this one. Could be a disaster, but could be a good one. I seen it the other day, so I said I'd try it. And of course, Dylan, if you want to hit that there, this one, of course, is called, it's by the Dubliners, called McAlpine's Fusiliers. Down the glen came at Malpine's men, with their shovels slung behind them. 'Twas in the pub that they drank the sub, and up in the spike you'll find them. They sweated blood, and they washed down the mud with pints and quarts of beer. And now we're on the road again with McAlpine's Fusiliers. I stripped to the skin with Darky Flynn, way down upon the Isle of Grain. With Horseface O'Toole, when he knew the rule, no money if you stop for rain. McAlpine's God was a well-filled hod, your shoulders cut to bits and seared. And woe to he who looks for tea with McAlpine's Fusiliers. I remember the day that the Bear O'Shea fell into a concrete stair. But the Horseface said when he saw him dead, well, it wasn't what the rich call prayers. Well, my navy shark, well, my one resort, was reached upon my ears. When a going gets rough, well, the bus gets tough, with McAlpine's Fusiliers. I worked till the sweat, and I had no bet for the Russian, the Czech, and the Pole. On shuddering jams, up in the hydro dams, or underneath the Thames in a hole. I grafted hard, and I've got my cards, and many a ganger's fit across the years. And the pride of your life don't join by Christ, the McAlpine's Fusiliers. Enjoyed that one. I threw that one in there. Seen that the other day, so I just had to do it. Anyway, here we go. Now, Dylan, this next song was requested by Fiona Klein. I see she got her injection during the week, so fair play to you, Fiona. Hope everything's good. And this one, of course, is the Galway Shawl. I hope you enjoy this one. Oh, Fiona, you asked for this one, so here we go. At Oranmore, in the county Galway, one pleasant evening in the month of May, I spied a damsel. She was young and handsome, and her beauty fairly took my breath away. She wore no jewels, nor costly diamonds, no paint nor powder, no, but none at all. She wore a bonnet with ribbons on it, and round her shoulder was a Galway shawl. She kept on walking, and she kept on talking, till her father's cottage came into view. She says, "Come in, sir, and meet me father, and play to please him the foggy June. I play the blackboard and the stack of barley, Rodney's glory and the foggy June." She sang each note like an Irish linnet, whilst the tears came into her eyes of blue. She wore no jewels, no costly diamonds, no paint or powder, no, none at all. She wore a bonnet with ribbons on it, and round her shoulder was a Galway shawl. 'Twas early, early, all in the morning, I hit the road for old Donegal. She cried and kissed me, she said, "Goodbye, sir," and my heart remained with the Galway shawl. She wore no jewels, no costly diamonds, no paint, no powder, oh, but none at all. She wore a bonnet with ribbons on it, and round her shoulder was a Galway shawl. No, thank you for all the nice comments there. I hope you enjoyed that, especially you, Fiona. Now, Polly's coming up here with a list. Get my breath back after that one. Yeah, right. Hello to Danielle McLaughlin. How are you, Danielle? I think you're down there in Galway, or if you're not, you're up the road here beside me because you're my neighbour. Aidan O'Neill, for plenty of Aidan. I hope you're enjoying the show. Some cracking shot you put up, or funny clips you put up during the week. Yourself and Emmett. Absolutely brilliant. Fair play to you. Carmel McGuire, fair play to you, Carmel, for tuning in as well. Kathleen Donald Conway, thank you very much for tuning in as well. Evelyn McEnroe, fair play to you, Evelyn. Thank you very much. To see you on a Sunday night there on another show with Sean Hussey, an absolute brilliant show he puts on. Absolutely brilliant. Listen to it, fond of it myself. Marie Cox, fair play to you for tuning in, and thank you very much. Mary Mangan, fair play to you for tuning in, and thank you very much for tuning in as well. Martina Parker, thank you. Brian Kelly, believe it or not, Brian, next song coming up is the one you requested last week. So here, Marcella Reynolds, fair play to you for tuning in. Adrian Kieran, as always, thank you very much for tuning in. I've seen you put up there some lovely comments. Thank you very much as well. So that's the day. I'm going to leave it there for reading out the names for now, because I'm going to get on to the next song, and we'll go into them next. Now, Brian, you requested this last week. I've done this before. I haven't done this before live. I've practiced it a long time ago in the studio, and it was one I meant to do several times. So I hope you enjoy this. I'm going to slow it right down now. This one's called Honey. I hope you enjoy it. See the tree, how big it's grown, but friend, it hasn't been too long. It wasn't big. I laughed at her when she got back. First day that she planted it was just a twig. Then the first snow came and she ran out to brush the snow away so it wouldn't die. Came running in ran all excited, slipped and almost hurt herself, and I laughed till I cried. She was always young at heart, kinda dumb and kinda smart, and I loved her so. And I surprised her with a puppy, kept me up all Christmas Eve 2 years ago. And it would sure embarrass her when I'd come in from working late, 'cause I would know that she'd been sitting there and crying over some sad and silly late show. And honey, I miss you, and I'm being good, and I'd love to be with you, if only I could. She wrecked the car and she was sad, so afraid that I'd be mad, but what the heck. Thought she pretended hard to be, I guess she could say she see through me, and hugged my neck. I came home unexpectedly, and I caught her crying needlessly in the middle of the day. And it was in the early spring, when flowers bloom and robins sing, she went away. And honey, I miss you, and I'm being good, and I'd love to be with you, if only I could. One day while I was not at home, while she was there and all alone, the angels came. Now all I have is memories of honey, and I wake up nights and I call her name. Now my life's an empty stage where honey lived and honey played and love grew up. And a small cloud passes overhead and cries down on the flower bed that honey loved. And see the tree, how big it's grown, but friend, it hasn't been too long, it wasn't big. And I laughed at her when she got mad, first day that she planted it was just a twig. And honey, I miss you, and I'm being blue. Well, thank you. I hope you enjoyed that one. And I hope you enjoyed that too, Brian, because it's a lovely song. And I hope I done it justice. But anyway, thanks for all your lovely comments there as well. Now, this next song I'm going to play, I'm going to go straight into it, Dylan, if you don't mind. It's, of course, the Boston Rose. It's the Boston Rose, and that was requested by Susan Scott and, of course, her husband, Seamus. And, of course, it's called Boston Rose. Now the autumn leaves are falling, and the tourists have all gone, and the children, they have all gone back to school. And my life is as it was before. I work 8 hours a day, but the company's still making all the rules. There's a girl in Massachusetts, south of Boston town, she said, and her lovely face is with me all the day. But I met her down in Old Tralee, golden hair upon her head, and I took her heart as she stole mine away. So goodbye, my Boston beauty. Farewell, my Boston rose. I'll wait for you, I'll think of you. No thread to you I'll pose. So goodbye, my Boston beauty. Farewell, my Boston rose. I wish that you were here, but I know that's the way life goes. There's a song we sang all summer in the bars in Dublin town. I can hear it on the factory radio, and the feelings I remember when I hear that simple tune make me wonder if it really happened so. For we laughed and loved together till the summer days were gone, and she had to fly across the ocean wide. So goodbye, my Boston beauty, until we meet again. And I'll keep the fire burning deep inside. So goodbye, my Boston beauty. Farewell, my Boston rose. I'll wait for you, I'll think of you. No thread to you I'll pull. So goodbye, my Boston beauty. Farewell, my Boston rose. I wish that you were here, but I know that's the way life goes. And some nights when I'm drinking and my friends have gathered round, well, just for fun, someone brings up your name. Well, I smile there with the rest of them, but I can't hear a sound. I love you, but to them it's all the same. And at nights when I'm alone, my love, you come into my mind, and visions flash across the Emerald Isle. Well, I watch the moon there up above, and I leave this earth behind, and I call to you as I go sailing by. So goodbye, my Boston beauty. Farewell, my Boston rose. I'll wait for you, I'll think of you. No thread to you I'll pull. So goodbye, my Boston beauty. Farewell, my Boston rose. I wish that you were here, but I know that's the way life goes. I wish that you were here, so farewell, my Boston Road. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed that one. Especially you, Susan, as well. Hope you enjoyed that. Now, this next song, Dylan, we're going to go straight into it. This one was requested by Carmel Maguire, and I hope Carmel, you enjoy this one. This one is, of course, called 7 Spanish Angels. Hope you like it. He looked down into her brown eyes and said, say a prayer for me. She threw her arms around him, whispered, God will keep us free. They could hear the riders coming. He said, this is my last fight. If they take me back to Texas, they won't take me back alive. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. And 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. She reached down and picked the gun up that laid smoking in his hand. She said, Father, please forgive me. I can't make it without my man. And she knew the gun was empty, and she knew she couldn't win. But her final prayer was answered when the biter started again. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. And 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. And 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. The 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. Well, Carmel, I hope you enjoyed that one. That was a great choice of song. Fair play to you. Agree with you, Carmel. It was a great choice of song. Now, we come to the birthday slot. I have to find my little piece of paper here. Hey, here we go. This is a special happy birthday to Doreen Flood, all the way from Manchester. Happy birthday, Doreen, and that comes in from all your family here in Ireland. And Rita and Marty Carey are listening. Oh no, that's not that one. There's another one here. Sorry. Have her here. Sorry, Pauline. Read out the wrong one. Happy birthday to Brian Kelly for tomorrow. That comes in from her sister, Marie and Rita, and all the family. And of course, that comes in from us all here in the studio. So, Brian, kept that one quiet. I didn't know about that one. So, Brian and Doreen, happy birthday to you. And of course, we're going to go now. We're going to sing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Doreen and Brian. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip hooray, fair play to you. Dylan, give him a round of applause there. What is that? No. This next song, we'll sing this as a birthday request to you both, so I hope you enjoy this one. And this one, of course, is Something Blue, a bit of a Neil Diamond number. Of course, very popular with a lot of people. Of course, Shane O'Keefe. came with a little bit of sorrow, was maybe a bit too sad. But one day rolled into tomorrow, and you gave me the best you had. That's how we started together, and how together we're gonna stay. You taught me a little about good times, I thought through a little bit of rain. You brought me a part of your sunshine, you took in the heart of my pain. It wasn't supposed to happen, but then you happened to come my way. Every night, every day, every word that you say made it so. Every thought that I had said I ought to be glad, and now I know. You showed what a little bit of love can do. You opened my eyes and the light came through. Took me to a place that I never knew. You'd bite on my little bit of something blue. You came and you found me wanting, and I'm saying that I'm here in your debt. Some days are a little bit daunting, some days I'd rather forget. You changed my life for the better, I know that I better be good to you. Here we go. Every night, every day, every word that you say made it so. Every thought that I had said I ought to be glad, and now I know. You showed what a little bit of love can do. You opened my eyes and the light came through. Took me to a place that I never knew. So long to my little bit of something blue. Thanks, Dolly. It wasn't supposed to happen, but then you happened to come my way. Here we go. Every night, every day, every word that you say made it so. Every thought that I had said I ought to be glad, and now I know. You showed what a little bit of love can do. You opened my eyes and the light came through. Took me to a place that I never knew. You'd bite on my little bit of something new. Farewell to my little bit of something blue. Hope you enjoyed that one. And happy birthday, Doreen and Brian. Now, Dylan, will you do me a favour? And I played a little jitty at the start of the show, and I'm going to play it again, and I have a reason, and I'll explain to you afterwards. Here we go.
Frank Kilbride, in conjunction with Radio Mastrum, proudly present a country music extravaganza. Ferrix Hotel Car Park, Rathdowne, County Westmeath, Sunday the 11th of July at 1 p.m. Country music at its best, with a host of country music stars, including Philomena Begley, Aidan Quinn, T.R. Dallas, John Glenn, Trudy Lawler, Mick Foster and Moya Fraser in an open-air concert. A host of other guests, including sporting legends on the day. Limited number of tickets available. Children free. Food and drinks available from Ferrix Hotel. COVID restrictions will be adhered to. Let's get country music back on the road.
Here, let's get country music back on the road. Well, that's an exclusive to the show. It's the first time it's ever gone out now. And Desi gave you permission to do that. It's to announce a new show that's coming up on the Sunday, the 11th of July, at Ferrick's Hotel in the car park in Rathdowne. It's going to be a cracking show, I believe. There's a host of guests. We're all named there. Philomena Begley and, of course, Mick Foster, and a rake of others, Aidan Quinn. And you'd never know who you might see there on the night. You'd never know. So I said I was going to give that a plug for Desi. So fair play to Desi and Frank, of course, for coming up with that. So I hope you don't mind me playing that, but it was an exclusive for the show here. So keep an eye out. Tickets will be coming on sale soon. Of course, it's limited, and there will be provisions made for the pandemic that is in it. So there'll be social distancing and all that. So again, you never know who'll be in it. So I just said I'd bring that one up. Now, Dylan, we're going to go into this one now, and I'm going to play this one. I haven't done it in a while, and of course, it's one of my favourite songs. It is, of course, a Don Gibson number. And it's The Sea of Heartbreak, and I hope you enjoyed this one. The lights in the harbor, they don't shine for me. I'm like a lost ship adrift on the sea. That sea of a heartbreak, lost love, the loneliness, memories of your caress, so divine. How I wish you were mine again, my dear. I'm on the sea of tears. Let's see a heartbreak. How did you lose you? Oh, where did I fail? Why did you leave me? Always sail this sea of a heartbreak, lost love, the loneliness, memories of your caress, so divine. How I wish you were mine again, my dear. I'm on the sea of tears, that sea of heartbreak. Oh, what I give to sail back to shore, back to your arms once more. Come to my rescue. Oh, come here to me. Take me and keep me away from the sea. Yes, sea of a heartbreak, lost love, the loneliness, memories of your caress, so divine. How I wish you were mine again, my dear. I'm on the sea of tears, that sea of heartbreak. It's sea of a heartbreak, that sea of a heartbreak. Thank you. Well, I hope you enjoyed that one. I love doing that one. It's a great song. Now, Dylan is my trusty partner here, is coming up with another list of names. And of course, I have a lot more here as well. So I'm going to go through these ones. Sorry about that. I went away from the mic there and you couldn't hear me. Hope the sound is good tonight anyway. Dylan says it is anyway. He did. He said it is. So now, I hope you are all enjoying the show, and I hope the sound is coming in good for you. Jerry Parker, hallelujah. Morris Quinn as well, tuning in all the way from Perth in Australia. Fair play to you, Morris. Thank you very much for tuning in. Now, Christy Costello, thank you very much for tuning in. Of course, I was up in County Down with my brother. That's my brother, of course. And he's at the party tonight, but he's tuning in as well. And I want to say hello to everybody up there in County Down. Of course, my Aunt Maureen and her daughters as well. And, of course, I was talking to Linda. I hadn't seen Linda. And Linda's a cousin of mine, and she's married to James McCartan. I was talking to them during the week, and I haven't seen any of them two in a long time, and it was great to meet up with you again. So Linda and James, great to meet you again. Grace Chadwick, Ryan, fair play to you for tuning in. Thank you very much. Breda Murphy, thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much. Tom Gill as well, thank you very much. My old buddy from Lanesborough, thank you very much. Marie Manley, fair play to you. Kay and Noel Green, and of course Diego. Of course, I played your favourite song there a while back, of course, that's Something Blue by Mr. Neil Diamonds. Bridgie Carrigy, thank you very much for tuning in as well, Bridgie. Valerie and Des Flanagan, thank you very much for tuning in, of course. They run the canteen of work, and of course they keep me fed, and fair play to you. Patrick Quinn, Patrick, a brother of Morris Quinn's there, just mentioned him. Thank you very much for tuning in as well. Of course, the hardware over in Granard there, Quinn's Supply Stores. Bernie Edwards, thank you very much for tuning in as well. Bernie, they're working in Super Value, fair play to you. Kathleen Conway, fair play to you for tuning in as well. And Ollie Klein, Twinkle Fingers himself, still putting out the tunes, fair play to you. Lily Dempsey, thank you very much for tuning in. And you, Ursula Grimes, from over the road there, thank you very much as well. Teresa Desborough, thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much. Brian Milmo, thank you, Brian, for tuning in as well. Kathy Connell, of course, the wife of Jimmy Jess himself. I was out at their house during the weekend, and he's got a new studio. You want to see it. It's amazing. Joanne Parker, fair play to you for tuning in. Sue Hockton as well, thank you very much for tuning in. Bridget Doyle, thank you very much as well for tuning in. Kevin Cassidy, fair play to you, Kevin, thank you very much. Aaron Bonacci, is it? Bonici, thank you very much, Aaron Bonici, for tuning in as well. Sorry I got your surname wrong, but May Mangan, thank you very much for tuning in as well. Jimmy Connell himself, Mr. Jimmy Jest, he's tuning in. How's the game going, Jimmy? Any score yet? And Michael McDonough, thank you very much, Michael, as well, for tuning in. And of course, Pauline is... Morris Quinn is in Brisbane and not Perth. Well, I thought it was Perth. Sorry about that, but it's in Brisbane. Morris, sure, maybe you were in Perth one time. You know, you never know. And Mary Connell, you're there as well. How are you, Mary? Thank you very much for tuning in. I was in Perth myself, and I was in Brisbane myself, and I actually lived in Brisbane. I lived in a place called Oxley. Absolute beautiful spot, and of course the weather is fantastic. Chelsea are leading 1-0. Wow. Well, that's a shock. No, that's a great one. No, it's a good game, is it, Jimmy? Jimmy said, yeah, it is a good game. Anyway, now, Dylan, we're going to hit into the next song there. So right up the names. Now, we're going to hit this one. This is a very popular song. It's been popular for a few weeks now, but I'm going to do it again. I haven't done it in a week or two, but anyway, here we go. And it's called Country Bumpkin. There's a good few people like this. A lot of people never heard of it before, but it's an old one. That's a crack. Here we go. He walked into the bar and parked his lanky frame upon a tall bar stool. With a long southern drawl, he said, just another glass of anything that's cool. A barroom girl with hard and knowing eyes slowly looked him up and down. And she thought to wonder how on earth that country bumpkin found his way to town. And she said, hello, country bumpkin. How's the frost out on the pumpkin? I've seen some sights, but man, you're something. Where'd you come from, country bumpkin? Mary, I know you love this song. Ladies Flat. It was just a short year later, in a bed of joy-filled tears, yet death-like pain. Into this wondrous world of many wonders, one more wonder came. That same woman's face was wrapped up in a raptured look of love and tenderness, as she marveled at the soft and warm, cuddly boy child feeding at her breast. And she said, hello, country bumpkin. Precious frost out on the pumpkin. I've seen some sights, but man, you're something. Mama loves her country bumpkin. 40 years of hard work later, in a simple, quiet, and peaceful country place. The heavy hand of time had not erased the raptured wonder from the woman's face. She was lying on her deathbed, knowing fully well her race was nearly run. But she softly smiled and looked into the sad eyes of her husband and her son. And she said, "So long, country bumpkin. The frost is gone now from the pumpkin. I've seen some sights, but life's been something. See you later, country bumpkin." She said, "So long, country bumpkin. The frost is gone now from the pumpkin. I've seen some sights, but life's been something. See you later, country bumpkin." Now, I hope you enjoyed that one. Yeah. Pauline Dillon, you want to come up here and say hello before we play? 2 more songs left, I think. So I'm going to take the mic in my hand this time. And here they come. Of course, 20 shows later, and we're still going strong, and I can't do it without these two. So, Dylan and Pauline, thank you very much from me. Doing great work.
You're very welcome.
You're welcome. Fair play to you. Thank you very much. They're great. Fair play to them. Now, Mickey and Maggie, hello, yep. Hello, Brian Kelly. If you want to climb, you're all there, yep. Now, Dylan, I think we'll just go straight into this one. This is a very popular song. It was a song that was requested a couple of weeks ago, and by the Cannings, Michael Canning. Of course, I'll give it to you again, and it's called Little Arrows. There's a boy, a little boy, shooting arrows in the blue, and he's aiming them at someone, but the question isn't who. Is it me, or is it you? It's hard to tell until you're hit, but you know them when they hit you, 'cause they hurt a little bit. Here they come, pouring out of the blue. Little arrows for me and for you. We're falling in love again. We're falling in love again. Little arrows in your clothing, little arrows in your hair. When you're in love, you'll find those little arrows everywhere. Little arrows that will hit you once and hit you once again. Little arrows that hit everybody every now and then. Oh, 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 oh. Some folks run, others hide, but it ain't nothing you can do. And some folks put on armor, but the arrows pull right through. So you see, there's no escape. You see, you face it and admit that they love those little arrows, 'cause they hurt a little bit. Here they come, pouring out of the blue. Little arrows for me and for you. We're falling in love again. We're falling in love again. Little arrows in your clothing, little arrows in your hair. When you're in love, you'll find those little arrows everywhere. Little arrows that will hit you once and hit you once again. Little arrows that hit everybody every now and then. Oh, little arrows in your clothing, little arrows in your hair. When you're in love, you'll find those little arrows everywhere. Little arrows that will hit you once and hit you once again. Little arrows that hit everybody every now and then. Oh, 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 oh. Boop, boop. Now, I hope you like that one, Little Arrows. Now, we're going to finish up tonight's show with this number. I hope you all enjoyed tonight's show. I think we're on about the hour and a half button. We're getting close to it, are we, Dylan? We are. We're getting close to it. So I really do hope you enjoyed the show. So to finish up, I want to thank each and every single one of you for tuning in over the last 20 live shows that we've done. Because without you, this wouldn't be possible. And I hope it's coming across great. So, again, this show, in about another hour or so, I'll take me a bit of time. It could take 2 hours, but I'll get it up, and I'll have it up on YouTube as well. So, what I would ask you to do is, if you can for me, all the videos are up there on Facebook. And if you can, you could hit the subscribe button or the like button there. I'd really would appreciate it. And it's the same when I put it up on Facebook. If you could hit the like button on that and share button, I really would appreciate it, because it gets the name out there, and it's brilliant. And I can't get over the amount of people that's tuning into the shows every week. It's absolutely phenomenal. So if you can hit those buttons free, I really would appreciate it. So all I would like to say is thank you to everyone for tuning in and listening. And we hope you can tune in again next week. I believe tomorrow is going to be an absolute cracker of a day. So get out the barbecues, because that's what I intend to do. Barbecue out tomorrow. Cook a bit of food. Sit out. And so, but the rays of the sun come down. Pauline's laughing here. She can't wait for tomorrow. So I hope you do the same and enjoy the weather that we're going to have for the next few days. And I promise you, I was just talking to Pauline here this evening, and we're going to get the first guest in shortly, next week or two. We should be allowed to get someone in. So, look forward to that. So, some of us all here in the Peter's Garage Sessions studio. The only left for me to say is thank you for tuning in. Good night and God bless. I'm going to leave you with this one. Of course, my mother and my sister were in. I'd like to say hello to them. And Caroline, this is for you. It's God. Sweet Caroline. See you all then. Where it began, I can't begin to know it, but then I know it's going strong. Was it the spring, and spring became the summer? Who'd have believed you'd come along? And touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, your times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would, but no, I look at the night and it don't seem so lonely. We fill it up with only two. And when I hurt, hurting comes off my shoulders. How can I hurt when holding you? One, touching one, reaching out, touching me, touching you. All together now. Sweet Caroline, your times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. Oh, no, no. Here we go. I want you all to sing along now. Fiona Klein, Susan Scott, Jerry Parker, Priscilla Reynolds, Eileen Splan. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Sweet Caroline, Good times never seem so good. Sweet Caroline, I believe they never could. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. Thank you very much for tuning in. And of course, if you want to see any of the videos or anything that we've done before in the past, Peter's Garage Sessions on YouTube and on Facebook will get you straight into the pages and the links. So thank you very much for tuning in. Good night. God bless. And keep safe out there. Bye for now.